Hello and welcome to this half an hour open teachings from Cosmic Atlantis. I'm Marianne Lane. I'm a channel, an energy worker, shaman of the new era from Denmark. Opening here to share this work, this connection, this devotion for the new era coming. And we have special times again and again since 2012. And these days, we have a special occasion, an opening where the mutual field of the gathered earth people's consciousness opens in the new era field of consciousness, grid and capacity, opened in January as an edge. And in a couple of days, the 4th of April 2026, the waves of ignition of the new era field of consciousness opens. And in this teaching from Cosmic Atlantis, I will open to whatever comes through to support us in this, and it will be available and make sense, even though you will come by this at a later time, at a later date. You participate with your intention. Intention as a choice of direction for your consciousness. Intention in your consciousness and in reality is somehow accordingly to each other, but also different. So you can put your intention to do something and not have it done in reality, in your physical reality, but in the energy, in the consciousness, when you put your intention, it happens. So when you put your intention on participation here, it means that your consciousness choose for you to participate, to join in, and most of the teaching modes of the channeling goes with the energy. Sense your body. Sense your choice of being here. Devotion. Being sincere. Maybe you are in a space, in a place today where this doesn't suit you so well, but see if you can lean back and be brought in to the state of being, the state of consciousness. Through your void, your accessibility from your higher purposes, pursuing of being what you can be, leaning into the higher purpose for us in our togetherness and by ourselves. 13th dimensional consciousness with its availability brings in the continuum, the connections throughout the universe to the first consciousness that is love and the civilization, our ancestral civilization that was the first people in the universe reflecting the first consciousness that is love, creating a spirit, a connection. The sacred spirit in the reflection and the birth of the mother and the father consciousness for the first consciousness that is love to be brought in as a representative in our reality, how we can be the devoted creature to create love, peace, and harmony as good as can be. And with more to come again and again. A development and evolution with devotion. We are stepping in through the ignition, the availability in the 13th dimensional consciousness, and our participation, our part of being the mutual consciousness of the gathered earth people. That part of us is supported in a way we couldn't be supported before January 2026. A direct support opens from within, no matter how, where, and when we lean in. So in our togetherness here, we lean in for the support. Our ancestral spirit across the universe consciousness, and opens to the availability to be representative in our reality for this civilization, this people, this spirit in Cosmic Atlantis. As we open to this, and the gates, the portals, the grids across the earth prepared for this, and the other 7 area in our area of the universe carrying in our incarnational program as well, igniting at the same time, joining in the central earth, creating our mutual consciousness there. And with this connection to the inner sphere of the universe and into all of it, to the edge. Without understanding, without comprehending, just leaning in to the support that we are carrying from within. Opens to the version, the parts of us carrying 13th dimensional capacity, self-carriage of consciousness that creates a self-carriage of reality, a sustainable reality in all angles, all levels, all dimensions, without perspectives, inside out, outside in. Maybe you sense this really dense centering that appears. Maybe it's different to you. Allow it to be what it will by itself, leaning in, joining in as the spirit of the universe, the devotion, reignites from within. Breathe. Soft, deep. It's not something we do. It's a part of us that's due. 4,000 years we have been in a kind of vacancy, a settlement without the support from within, without the connection, without the carriage of the universe from within. But now we reconnect. and not only reconnect, but re-inflict, deliver our participation or carriage or capacity mirrored in our carrier of the spirit from Cosmic Atlantis, the ancestral civilization from the beginning of this universal breath, this part of reality wherein we exist. A lineage across the universe where each of us representing consciousness in these times have different lines or lineage, different soul lineage. Together we connect with a soul lineage to each of our 12 different lineages. And they open in 4 different directions. And directions is not like physical directions. It's like direction in consciousness. There's the reflection, there's the expansion, there's the connection, and then there's the is it called a subtraction? Just checking it. It's interesting how some of the English words just disappear, and I think there's a meaning to it because it disappears again and again. So let's see what words will come by itself with the channeling instead. So there's a reflection, there's the expansion, the containment, and then there's the attainment, reflection, expansion, containment, and attainment. That's 4 different directions for consciousness. And they open with each of the 12 strands of the DNA memory field, the 12 different soul lineage. And together we open in the mutual field of consciousness with the spirit of Cosmic Atlantis, right here, the central earth, creating the foundation for the central sun to reappear with us as the source point, to bring in a support. We are birthing a new incarnational program as well. So we will be sisters and brothers to the newest incarnational program. And we bring in the spirit, the light, the flame for them in this ceremony where we will ignite the spirit, the devotion of Cosmic Atlantis brought in our reality with the 13th dimensional capacity, ignites from within in each and every one of us. Igniting in the mutual field of the gathered earth people. The ignited part and the potential part as well. Maybe you sense this eternity and love, the creator path that we are part of. Maybe it's different to you. Allow it to be what it is. Being curious and aware, observe. Opening the source point when we align with Cosmic Atlantis and all the different incarnational programs across the universe. The 12 main spirals and their connection in the 4 directions. Igniting the source flame, delivering to the next incarnational program. And as we are delivering the flame for the next incarnational program, the scrolls, the DNA memory fields opens in a moment of time and redistributes the data, the codes across the universe from here as the source point. In this point of time, this is beyond understanding, recognition, beyond comprehension. It's like a force of nature in the spirit realms, a force of nature in the energy related to consciousness and the spirits. As we are bringing forward the flame for the next incarnational program, we realign And as our DNA memory field grows, redistributes itself, our contrafield or carriage of the universe within opens for all of us. Everybody is in. As the flame for the next incarnational program is received, the karmic burden in the new era field of consciousness will be released. Creating a new path for the gathered earth people. The path of devotion, where you could say we have been on the path of occupation, being occupied from within with disturbances and fear and need. This occupation by fear and need is in the deepest layer in our reflection, in our containment, in our alignment, released. ignite an attenuation for consciousness. The carriage, containment, sustainment, the part of devotion instead of occupation. Ignites the universe version of the energy system, the Cosmic Atlantis energy system, that slowly will merge, rise, appear in the days to come, and especially the 4th of April 2026, we have an ignition point. We can't miss it. We can dismiss it. It will happen. But how we will react to it, each and every one of us and Yocho, nobody knows. In this energy work, this teaching, this opening of today, we support the shift and supporting especially with the support for the delivery of the flame for the next incarnational program. So we will no longer be the youngest part as we are until now. With this opening, this delivery, we reopen the carriage in the DNA memory fields, in the mutual field of the gathered earth people, recalibrating the skulls, the carriage of the codes. And expand into the potential of the 13th dimension and the 16 strands DNA, 12 and 4 direction for the consciousness, the ignition of the devotion part instead of the occupation path. Here we come. Thank you for sharing here. Thank you for being here. Please put in your comment if anything appears also afterwards, after the live. We will reopen again for the next step. On the 3rd, for a full moon energetic update, look at my YouTube channel, The Word of Consciousness, if you would like to see some more, participate in any way. See you here and there and everywhere.